Hey guys, I'm Alan Kavorkov from BeTheClaw.com. I make claw videos every once in a while, and people have always asked me, why don't you do live streams? And I always say, well, no, sorry, I'm definitely lying here. No one has ever asked me to do a live stream, and but I didn't realize that I could actually do one from this page. I always I've seen people do live streams from their main Facebook profiles, but I've never seen anyone do one from their actual claw page or anything like that. So once I figured out that I could actually do that, I thought, why not? So here I am. I'm going to do some plays on my Grayhound, which you may have seen if you've watched any of my videos. You might have seen me do some plays on my Grayhound machine, and so I'll take a stroll over there and we can see what we got. This is my machine here. It's a Grayhound, and I put some jewelry claw machine type of prizes in there. I was actually going to use the Sugarloaf jewelry claw today, but my kids were playing on it earlier and it stopped closing, so I didn't really have much time to figure out what's going on. So I'm using this is a I think it's a clean sweep claw. I got it from Claw Craziness. He bought a claw for me and he sent this to me as part of the deal. That used to belong to Trevor Donner. And I kind of like how it works in my machine, so we're going to do that. We're going to use this claw today. I have a little free play button that I put in there, and 50 plays. So let's get started. I have no idea. One of the challenges here is swapping claws all the time is that it's really hard to constantly adjust the strength so that it's not too weak, it's not too strong, but you know, I did some plays. I tried to win some of these things just to make sure that it was close enough to where I wanted it to be. So we'll give it a shot. I think the easiest thing, one of the easier things, well, the plush is usually pretty easy, especially the small stuff. Probably the basketball. I'm going to try to get that out of the way first. So let's get started here. Let's see. I think that should be good. One thing I have to take into I missed it. One thing I have to take into consideration: the claw sways to the left a little bit because of the coil, the wire. The wire doesn't really stretch too much, so it causes the claw to tilt a little bit to the left. And you might have some of the machines that you play in arcades, they might have a kind of a similar issue, I have to go a little bit more to the right so that when a claw goes down it actually tilts to the left at the end, as you can see here, and this should be okay. And we got the basketball. Oh, it's hanging on there. Alright. Okay, so we got the basketball. Let's see. Ashley Elizabeth, you have a Grayhound. Awesome. Yeah, I really like the Grayhounds. There's a lot of them out there, so if something craps out, and it always does, I mean, at least for me, if you had it for several years and you play the heck out of it, something is going to happen, and something's going to stop working, and then if you don't have any idea where to get to the parts, then you have a pretty expensive and, well, not terribly expensive, but very heavy, large paperweight. I'm going to see. I'm going to try to get that duck or whatever, sitting duck, whatever the heck that thing is. Yeah, I think it's a duck. My daughter calls it Peep. Well, almost grabbed the watch, but alright, let's see. Since the claw does sway to the left a little bit, I think I might be able to get it. Maybe. Poop. Alright, we'll do a couple more times. See if we can get that duck. And if my machine doesn't give a duck, then I'll have to try something else. Ooh, maybe it's hanging on by a thread. It's gonna fall out. No, maybe not. Alright, well, I guess that's gettable. Let's see, what else? What else do we want to go for? That little bunny there it's a little too close to the right edge, and since the claw tilts to the left at the end there, I don't know if, well, I'll try it once or twice and see. It should be definitely easy, but if it's too far to the right, then I might not be able to get it. Yeah, see how that tilts a little bit? I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get that. Alright, well, in that case, maybe a koala. Although it is surrounded by a couple of things, so I might end up stabbing something that I don't want, but it's worth a shot. Ooh, that was close. Alright, by the booty! And you know who says booty never lets you down? Well, had it been a little bit further back, it probably would have fallen out before it got to the prize chute. But it didn't let me down. Alright, let's see. Let us try. There's a Betty Boop watch here. I'm gonna try that. That might be tough. They're a little on the heavy side, but hopefully. Ooh! Alright, now that's gonna be hard. I have to figure out how to stab it right on top there so it falls over, and then I might actually be able to get it. I'm not sure if this is going to happen, but... well... yeah. No, I guess not. Is anybody watching this? I don't think anybody's watching. It's a darn shame, but it is what it is. That's probably why I don't do live streams, because nobody's watching. I didn't think anybody would anyway, but a couple people might have stopped in to see what's going on and be like, oh, this is boring. Alright, well, this is the best I got, my friends. The best I can do at the moment. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try one more time to knock over that watch. Yeah, maybe. Okay, that might be easier next time. Let's see. Hopefully, let's try that. No, I think I'm. Darn. It wasn't a good position, but I kind of sort of missed it, and it's not in a very good position at the moment, but I might be able to... Ooh, look at that. Very nice. I'm gonna... Bang! Alright. So we got the watch. Let's see if we can get that prize pagoda back there, or the whatever prize pagoda Chinese box. Should be gettable-ish. Or not. I'm going for the prize pagoda Chinese box. Oops. I missed. So I have 34 plays. Should be able to get a few more things out of here. Still trying for the Chinese box and stabbing the bear. Not what I was going for, but I think I rushed this one. I didn't really aim a whole lot. Alright. Fortunately, I can't really do much angles here because this is right against the wall here, and I got a bunch of junk on the other side here, so not much I can do with my angles. Oh, that was bad. Wow. Well, at least in a slightly better position that watch. If I do end up going for it, I might actually be able to get it. And we'll see. Come on, you can do it. Oh, no. Did you know that a Chinese box has a booty? That booty is looking right at me, and I am going to see if I can... Can you believe there are 4 people watching right now? Wow, I think I got this one. Wow. Yeah, and I don't think that's going to fall out because it's kind of stuck in there. What do you think? Well, we'd say we got that. I'll say we got that. That's considered a win in my book. Alright, what else we got here? Let's see. Let me see if I can get that watch back there since it's in better position now. I might actually be able to snag that. Ooh, maybe? Oh, darn. Well, it was in a better position, but now it is not. Might be able to knock it down though. And like I said, I've never done a live stream, so I do apologize if there are any technical issues. It seems like things are working, but I don't really know how it's coming across. And I can only see myself talking, but it's just because I'm here. Can't really keep an eye on the actual what you guys are seeing, if anyone's watching, that is. Alright, let's try to knock this down, and maybe we might be able to... Ooh, oh, that was bad. That was an epic fail. I just completely missed it. Very unlike someone who considers themselves a claw expert of any sort. I just completely missed it. Knock it down. No. Well, I kept that sugarloaf tape on it, so that helps sometimes. But this claw doesn't really close all the way, so it's not really gonna be too helpful. But it did grab it for a few seconds before, so I was hoping that it might help me knock it down. But it's not happening at the moment. I'll try a couple more times and then maybe move on to something else. I'm trying to stab it. It's not stabbing. Why is it not stabbing? Like, whenever you don't want it to stab, it stabs, and whenever you want it to stab, it doesn't. So how does that work? Alright, come on. We can do this. I need to stab. No! Missed. Well, alright. I think that's enough. There's definitely plenty of other things here that we can try, so I'm gonna try for...
Alright, boys and girls, I'm going to try for this bear over here. I think it might be able to snag it out of this machine, so let's see. Let's go. Oh.
No, that was stupid. I'm not going to do that again. The voice, I mean. That bear is not interested. It's a little on the heavy side. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, unless I grab it by the crotch. Yes! Ooh, very nice. Stay. Stay. Oh, you rascal. Alright, well, I should be able to get him now. I mean, it would be very, very, very disappointing if I... Yeah, nice grab there. Oh my. By the head, and he fell out. See, that's what I like. I think I got the strength pretty well dialed in, so it grabs, but not too strongly, and stuff sometimes falls out. That is pretty realistic, I think. Similar to what you would experience in most machines. The way the vendors dial their strength, they let you win sometimes, but most of the time it's just not quite strong enough. So unless it's a perfect grab. So I think that's exactly what's happening here. So we'll see. Come on. See that stinky little box from Sugarloaf in there? From Treasure Shop that I won like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago? That is getting in my way and stopping me from getting a nice grab around this bear. Otherwise, he should be pretty easy. He is a butthole. I'm sorry. I mean, the box is a butthole. It's preventing me from getting a good grab around this bear. Come on. Aw, dude. What is going on? Can you believe there are now 6 people watching? I don't know. Oh my. See, it stabbed the box again. Son of a mother. What are you doing? Alright. I'm going to try again. I want that bear. I definitely want that bear. Well, it is mine, but I still want him. I want him to come out of this machine. Man. Come on. And I know he can come out. It's just that stupid little box in there that is just not letting me get a decent grip. Ooh, maybe? Ah, I don't have the right words for this. I do not have the right words for this. He's very annoying. Let me try to go a little bit to the right, maybe. A little bit to the right, a little bit to the left. Oh, well, there's actually 2 boxes. That's the sushi box. It's a little kit that you can use to make your own sushi. I've had this for years. I mean, you probably have seen them in most of my machines that I've made videos with. It's just such a pain in the butt right now because I'm trying to get a nice... Alright. I think what we need to do here is try to move the bear. How do we move the bear? Try to maybe get him by the head and just kind of shift it out of the way. Well, there's another box that's in the way. See if I can get that box out of the way first. And let's see. I'm going to try to get that blue box with a white ribbon. If I can get that, of course, now it stabs the bear. Hello? Everything's stabbing everything. It's like some bad horror movie or something. Stop it with the stabbing. Oh, maybe. All right, that's kind of sort of what I was hoping to do. Now the bear has moved a little bit, and maybe I can get him by the head and kind of at least move him a little bit. That's a decent grab there. All right, so as you can see, that strategy is working so far. Now, I just need to either move a little bit or try to grab him between by the crotch. Yay! All right. Oh, he's gonna fall. Ay, ay, ay. Well, he is in slightly better position, I do think. Upside down with his booty sticking straight up. I think we might be able to get him. Whoa. Yes. Come on. This is... Are you kidding me? This is... I mean, look at that booty. Look at that booty. It's like begging to be retrieved. And I'm just screwing around with like 3 plays left. Now, I did schedule this live stream for till 10:30. Since there are a couple of people watching, maybe, just maybe, I might run it a little bit longer. What do you think? Ooh, just a little bit. You son of a mother! No, I want that bear. That bear needs to come out, and I am going to get... See, determination. People who play claw machines, they have this ridiculous determination of winning stuff that probably isn't worth a whole lot, but you know, once you put in like $10, you don't want to walk out empty-handed, right? You think, okay, I'm going to spend another $1. At least I get a bear for $11 than nothing for 10, right? That's kind of how I look at it. So he's going to fall. Oh well, at least this time he fell into the prize chute. Thank you. Oh my goodness! Just perfect timing. All right. Well, it's 10:20. Okay, I'm gonna stick some more plays on here. I'm just gonna keep playing. until people say, you know what, this is bullcrap, I'm leaving. Alright, let's see. Now, you see that speaker down there, right behind the bunny? That speaker I want from Matt3756's claw machine. He was over at in Martinsburg, West Virginia, and I went over there. I was like, "What's up?" And I played his machine, and I won this mini stereo speaker thingy. And that is exactly what I'm trying to win right now. Can you believe that, guys? It used to belong to Matt3756.
Oh boy.
That goober. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it because that bunny is just sitting there like, heh, you can't get it. I'm like, you know what? I'm either going to get you first, or I'm going to get that speaker. But the problem is that I'm not getting anything, which is making me very determined to get one of those darn things. Ooh, I got one of the claws in the hole, Oh, it's gonna fall out, it's gonna fall. Oh, you son of a mother. Alright. Okay, alright. I can do this. I can get it. 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 Come on. Oh, maybe? That should be good. That should be good, right? Yeah. I think that's kind of how I got it from Matt's machine, too. Yeah. Alright. Okay. You know what? That little box of whatever the heck that is, the blue box, I think that's gettable, so maybe I'm trying to get that. I think I went too far. Maybe, if I don't go quite that far this time, I might actually be able to get it. Wow. Yeah, I think we got that one. Oh, and it's hanging by the ribbon. Wow. I'm lucked out on this one. Sorry, guys. It's not exactly what I would consider an epic win or anything, but you know what I'm saying. All right. You see those red shoes pumped up? It's like a phone holder, not a oh man, now it's against the wall. I'm definitely not going to get that one. There's another watch here, and what's his face? Troll. A watch and a troll. Let's get the watch first. Not a good position. Troll is a tad heavy, and it might be hard to get. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Come on. Oh, that's not a bad grab right there. Ooh, come on. Darn. Alright, so I'm going to try for the watch again. Hopefully not miss it like I... No, I think I did miss it. A little bit. Alright. Keep trying for the watch. These watches are probably one of the nicest prizes that I've won from Sugarloaf. I mean, their retail price about $25 on these Betty Boop watches. I don't know that I've ever won anything that was quite. Now, of course, MSRP doesn't really mean a whole lot, but at least it's better than most of the other things that they have in there. Those MP3 players, that pink one, they're like $10 at most. They're not really all that expensive or fancy. Very basic plain Jane. But the watches, these are actually nice licensed prizes, and hey, it was back when Sugarloaf was actually putting pretty nice things in their treasure shops. I haven't really seen anything along those lines lately. Granted, I haven't really played one in a while, so who knows, maybe there's some decent stuff in there, but nothing like this. Maybe. Oh. Alright. Let me see if this
troll wants to
join the rest of the gettable crew. I'm not sure. He is now. If he was laying on his butt,
with his butt sticking straight up in the air.
maybe that would. Where the heck did I get 15 people? Huh? How did I get 15 viewers? I mean, who in their right mind is watching this right now? That's what I'd like to know. Of course, why am I playing? That's a different question. But oh, yeah, I think he's gettable. What do you think?
Do you think he is gettable? Because I think he is.
He's just looking at me like, come on, you know you can do it. Oh, I stabbed him in the crotch, but his crotch is not. There's no space. There's no opening for the claw between his legs. So, once again, stabbed him in the crotch. That means that I have to do something different. Because doing the same thing over and over is definition of insanity. If I expect a different result. So I'm going to have to move it a little bit Aha! How about that? Ooh, well at least he moved. So maybe, but he's a little too close to the MP3 player, so I'm not holding my breath, but yeah, about that. Yeah. I might still be able to get him. I don't know. I'll keep trying here. Hey, slide over. Ooh, perfect. That was almost. He's got a. I thought he might fall out, but he didn't. Wow. Poor thing, just plummeted to his death. Okay, boys and girls, what next? Yeah, that MP3 player is not happening. I can guarantee you that, because the claw doesn't close all the way, so the tape's not going to do anything, and the plastic box, unless it kind of gets tangled in or something somehow, maybe. But nah, I'm not even going to bother with this. I'm just gonna. Let me see if I can get the frozen watch down there. It's small, but it's pretty light. Frozen watch, that's my daughter's, it's not mine. I promise I don't wear this thing. Yeah, see how the claw doesn't really, whatever. Yeah. The glasses, they're definitely promising. Glasses, we can do that. Epic fail. Well, I've failed worse than this, trust me, but you'd think that that'd be easy. I've actually won a number of glasses a long time ago. When I first started playing, ooh, nice. Very nice. Alright. Okay, what else? Duck? No, not the duck. That bunny, maybe, but I'm gonna try for the sushi box, because it's right there. It's begging to go home, or it's also pretty heavy, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if there's anything left in here. Some other things would be gettable if they were in slightly better position, but. Ooh, 15. So 15 people, 16 people watching. Where did you guys come from? How do you even? Should I be 20? Really? Should I be doing more of these? I mean, that's 20 people is more than I get on my videos in a month. You know what I mean? How does that work? Well, maybe a slight exaggeration, but. Yeah, the sushi box is not coming. Let me, not coming out. Let me, out of place. No, I'm going to do some more. Until I've exhausted all possibilities, I'm just trying to clean out as much as I can. How's that? Well, now that there's way more people watching than there were in the beginning. I'm just gonna keep playing until I'm like, you know what? There's nothing else in here that's coming out. So yeah, that bunny's probably not gonna budge unless I can grab him by the legs and shift him over. Man, yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much as much as I'm going to be able to get out of this, unless I do some sort of a swing technique or so. Ooh, seriously? I was not going for this. Oh, alright, fine. I was not going for the duck. Why? How did I even... Well, now that the duck showed some interest, I'm going to try to get it. Psh. Seriously? It's like this. It's the smallest thing in there, and I just grabbed it twice in a row. There's no way in heck that I would have expected to be able to aim this thing properly to get it anywhere near it, considering how much the claw shifts out of place. And I just got it third time in a row. Well, I tell you what, I must be good. Alright, you know what, I'm gonna try to do like a little swing business here. Ooh, grab him by the feet. Oh, what a poop. Alright, I'm gonna, there's definitely some hope. I'm gonna do this and try to get the claw to swing. And that's how I do a swing technique on this machine, except it just swings in an entirely different direction. Oh, man. Alright. So now, I'm not going to do nearly as much swinging. Oh, boy. That bunny is just looking at me. It's like, come on, man, you can do this. You've been playing claw machines for like 35 years. Yeah, I'm that old. I can do this. I know I can. He's just being extremely stubborn. I need to grab him by the feet and just shift him out. He's like one of the easiest things to get. He's like just the weirdest, whatever the heck this thing is. In fact, the easiest thing to win, but just because it's sitting there in the corner, maybe legs. All right, maybe if I don't go quite that far, I think that's the secret here. If I don't go quite as far as I do, maybe that prong. Yes. I don't know if that's gonna help me, but it's promising. It's definitely promising. I don't want to stab it, but I think there's some hope. Oh man, that hope just almost shattered into tiny little pieces. But I'm gonna gather it all together and glue it back into a whole hope. Now, maybe, please. Okay, see? That, my friends, is what I'm talking about. This is the determination of leaving with a worthless piece of plush, having spent $11, versus leaving with nothing, having spent $10. That's kind of... Oh boy. I think I might end up spending $20 and leaving empty-handed. 22 people? Really? How do I get 24 people?
I get 24 people to watch my video, eh? Does anybody know how I got 25 people to watch my live stream?
No, seriously, like when I post a video, nobody watches anything. Like, what the heck? Not that I'm complaining, don't get me wrong, thank you. Let me just say this. Whoever's watching right now, thank you. Now, back to, yeah, no, and that bunny is like, forget it. Oh, yeah, the timer ran out. It's doable. It's possible. I just know it. But all I need is one prong to go on the other side of his leg, and he'll come out. I know. Yeah. Alright. What do you think, guys? Does anybody want to tell me if I should keep going for this silly rabbit or what? Or whatever the heck that thing is. Womp. Frozen watch. Blah. Alright. I honestly don't know that there's going to be much here that I can get out of this yet. Let me see what's back there. Let's try this corner field. Not that. Definitely not that. Some of the claw machines, like Carson's, I think, allows you to just not even let the claw come back all the way. So it saves so much time. Of course, you know, this Grayhound is pretty old, so they didn't really have that feature back then. Are you serious? I was not expecting that at all. Oh, you son of a mother. Alright. Well, that box is definitely seems to be interested.
I think the box likes me a little bit.
Maybe I can get it. Maybe not. Alright, we can do this, we can do this. And the box, the white box, I don't even know what the heck's in it. Yeah, that first try was probably just a fluke. I'm not sure that this box wants to come out anymore. I think I know. I think that once the box got closer to me, maybe the box didn't have its glasses on, and once it started getting closer to me, it was like, oh hell no, and just plummeted to its death or something. See, it's like, no, forget it. I don't want anything to do with this dude. I don't want anything to do with this weirdo who is trying to win me from the claw machine. Why this box is talking, I don't know. But for one reason or another, I decided to give it personality. As a matter of fact, I am going to give it a name. What do you think that box should be named? That box should be named... I'll name him Carson. Carson the box. Oh! It just totally blocked my attempt. Carson the box, you need to come out. This machine does not want you to be in it. You need to come out right now. Come on. Of course, Carson the box is like the most stubborn box I have ever seen, and it refuses to come out. Why am I naming boxes? Because I guess I have nothing better to do. You know what's interesting though? Doing a live stream, you catch yourself saying far stupider things than when I'm like recording just, you know, that regular video. I guess the problem is that I can't edit out half of the stupid stuff that I say. Maybe I say some stupid things when I do my videos and then I edit them out because I'm like, psh, nobody wants to hear that crap. But now, once I say something stupid, there's no going back. People have heard it, and it's out there on social media and everywhere and whatnot, and that's it. Alright, so Carson the box is completely refusing to cooperate. I'm going to try to get this other box. Moved a little bit. That box is a bit smaller than the other one, so it might be a tad harder to get. But maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should name this box too. What do you think? What do you think this box should be named? Let me think about this one. Yeah, that box is a little too far to the left, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that. Maybe if I do a little swing technique. See how the claw is swinging, swing, swing, swing. Ooh, wow. That swing technique actually did something. Well, it didn't really get me anywhere with this box. This box refuses to come out, just like Carson the box. Nah. I have to do another swing technique. I'm going to run it for another 5 minutes or so, maybe, because, you know, people are probably like, come on, dude, wrap this up. We got better things to do. And I'm thinking, really? You're watching some dude playing claw machines Saturday night. If you really have better things to do, well, I obviously don't, but, ooh, almost. Okay, so maybe this is not Carson the box. Anybody have any ideas of what I should name this box? I could name it Trevor, but that would be too obvious. Let me see. This box should be named... I don't know. Box. What goes with a box? FedEx? That's an odd name for a box, considering I named the other one Carson. Man, tell you what, this machine is like, dude, you have gone too far. You have lost your marbles, and now you're just trying to win stuff that just you should not be trying to win. But you know what? There are like 20, almost 30 people watching, and I don't know who all these people are, but clearly, if they are watching, maybe this one, maybe, oh, you mother. Yeah, so if they're watching, I guess there's something interesting about this. I don't know. Some dude trying to win a box that he just thought about naming FedEx. Seriously? Alright. Yeah, this box... No. I'm not holding my breath. Let me try to get that watch again. What's his face? Betty Boop. Betty the Boop. Betty the Boop the watch. Maybe... Oh, that was so close. So close, yet so far. Alright, now, if I go all the way to the right, I might actually grab something that I don't want. Oh, well. It's in a better position. It's in a better position. And thank goodness my phone battery is pretty decent. Otherwise, I probably would have run out of battery on this thing doing a live stream for 45 minutes. Come on, yes, maybe. Oh, that was so close. Man. It's definitely a promising thing. So, and I said that I would keep trying until I exhaust all possibilities. This is a that one claw finger was just a little too far from the rest of the thing, and it has to be just a perfectly centered, perfectly delicious. What am I talking about? Perfect. Yeah. Once again, it was not perfectly centered. There's really nothing perfect about this. Now that I think about it, it was like the crappiest grab I have ever done. Well, no, that might be just a very slight exaggeration. Yeah, I think it's grabbable. And if anyone out there is sitting watching this and thinking, dude, please shut up. The best I can offer is my sincere apologies for annoying you with my commentary. Because playing this and not saying anything would probably be far more boring than it already is. So I'm going to keep yapping, because that's probably the only time you will hear me yapping like this. So when I do my videos, I'm usually all business-like, you know. I'm going for this, or I'm going to go this, and then, oh, this didn't work, that didn't come out, and blah blah blah, gettable, forgettable, blah blah, boring, yawn. Come on, you can come out, please. Oh, you son of a mother. Alright. Okay, a few more tries, and we'll call it quits. But dude, I don't want to end the video when there's far more people watching right now than there were in the beginning. That's like, it's exciting, you know, for my first live stream. Sheesh. Well, all things come to an end. Remember, I noticed I didn't say all good things come to an end, because I'm not really sure if this is a good thing yet. But considering how many people are watching right now, I certainly would not be opposed to doing this again. But I do want to hear some comments. I want to hear if you want me to do live streams. I can certainly do them, because this is so much easier than spending hours and hours recording the video. Like, I can do 50 plays, but then I look at it and I'm like, you know what, this wasn't so great. And I record the whole thing over from scratch, and then I do record the voiceover, or then do like graphics for the intro and out. Oh man, yes, it is so time consuming, and then ends up having like 364 views in 6 months. I'm like, did I really need to spend that much time on it? But the live streams is, you know, you spend an hour or whatever, and that's it. And to my surprise, people are actually watching. Well, maybe that's something I can continue doing. Ooh, I think that's actually how I wanted in the first place. Very nice. That tape was there, and that's exactly how I want it. You know what? I really don't think there's really anything left in here for me to, except maybe that other watch in the back there, but I don't know. That might be a lost cause back there, unless I can knock it down, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to win this. I have 2 more plays here left, so let me see if I can. Of course, if there's any chance of me winning this one, I'm gonna have to add some more credits and try to get to the bottom of this. Yeah, that little bracelet, treasure shop bracelet there next to it, it's probably gettable, but I might end up wasting way too much time on that. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying for that watch and see if I can get it. Shut up, that was stupid. Alright. Oh, come on. Oh, you. Alright. Oh boy. So many people. Oh, I don't want it to stop. I just want to keep going. Keep going. Well, maybe that's a good grab. Ah, now we're talking. Of course, if it ends up being, so let's put it that way. If it ends up falling on its side again, like on its edge, then I'll probably call it quits. But for as long as it's laying like that, it's worth a shot. Ooh, or unless I win, it's gonna fall, you mother. Oh boy, yeah, that's. I think that might be it. I think that might definitely be the end of that. Well, there's unless I grab it by the tape. Unless I grab it by the tape. Boom, 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 boom. Well, let's do this. I'm not really aiming a whole lot right now. I'm just kind of throwing it out there and hoping that something will stick. Let me try the swing technique here. Maybe that'll work. Come on. Wah, 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 wah. Oh yeah, that was a pretty lame one, but it actually did exactly what I wanted it to do. Well, not far enough, but that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. My machine's probably like, dude, why are you torturing me so? Well, I'm torturing you so because you're a claw machine, and that's what people do with claw machines. They play you. And that's what I'm doing. I'm playing you, my claw machine. And I don't know if that would... Oh, no. Alright. Yeah, I think, well, let's run it till 11 o'clock Eastern time, because I do need to stop at some point. And this was fun. I was only planning on doing it for half an hour, because I didn't really expect anyone to watch. But since so many people are like, whoa, this is neat, dude. Well, maybe not. But if you're watching, you're watching, you know. I'm not going to complain. Oh, well, now that just... That's embarrassing, to say the least. Grayhound, why are you embarrassing me so? A bit of a swing technique there. Can we get it? Meh. Yeah. If I had all the time and money in the world, I'd be trying to win that thing, but I'm not sure if that's really. Oh man, same thing. Same thing happened. Oh my gosh. Why did that happen? Because I'm doing the same thing and trying to get a different result. Oh boy. Okay, well, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give up on that. I might be able to grab the tape and pull it out a little bit. Maybe if I don't go quite that far. Let me see if I can get one of the prongs in the claw. What did I just say? One of the prongs in the claw? Psh. One of the prongs in the tape. Idiot. Yeah. One of the yeah. Oh, and in case you saw some of my previous posts about exciting stuff coming and whatever. Basically what happened was I bought a new board for my machine. I loaded up with some sound effects from Matt 3756. Turned out that the board just was not really compatible with my machine. Stuff just wasn't working well, and I couldn't keep it. I had to send it back, and there was really no point in trying to get a replacement because I actually tried two of them, and they both did exactly the same thing. And so we're kind of back to square one, back to the good old Grayhound stuff. Nothing fancy. I definitely enjoyed having some sound effects on my machine. That was pretty awesome. You could program sound effects for when the claw is moving forward, when the claw is dropping, just general gameplay soundtrack and stuff. It wasn't perfect, but you could definitely have some fun with it. Put in some really keep sliding off the tape. Definitely, plus all the payout stuff. That was pretty neat. You could there was all sorts of different kinds of ways to rig it. To get a prize detector, and considering this is a pretty old machine, having features like that is definitely neat. But I guess it just wasn't in the cards, and I think we're gonna be wrapping this up here. I'm not gonna keep trying for this thing. What is it? Watch anymore. Let me see if I can get that bracelet. There's a bracelet back there. Bum, 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 bum. This is one of the older things. Yeah, it has to be grabbed from exactly from both ends. Like 2 of the prongs, I have to grab it from both ends. It's not too difficult, but it's just, if the claw is not spinning the right way, then it might not. Between, yeah. Let me see if I can try to exhaust all possibilities in this thing. I need to win something in the last couple of minutes, because I know it's not going to happen, but it's definitely worth trying. And people are starting to get fed up with me not winning anything, so I think this is where you get to a point that you need to call it quits. Call it quit while you're ahead, so to say. Alright, I have a couple more plays and then we're done. Okay, I'm not gonna hold you here too long. Not that I'm holding anybody. But I just got a couple minutes, a few more plays, and we are wrapping this up in just a couple of minutes. I'm not sure if I went. Yeah, that's definitely out of reach now. I do have 4 more plays out of the last batch that I added, so I'm definitely not gonna get anywhere with this. Alright. Well, let me do a couple more plays that I have left for the Carson box. Carson the box. Why did I name it Carson? I don't know. I really don't. I mean, definitely an obvious, maybe a slightly subtle reference to Carson Shearer 99, but Carson Claws. But it just seemed like a right name for it. I don't know. One more play, and then we'll wrap it up. It is almost 11 o'clock. Could be past your bedtime, but it is Saturday, so can you please? Nope. Well, I guess, I mean, it wasn't so bad. Alright guys, if you were still here, if you're still watching, thank you very much. I was not expecting that many people to stick around, and if you want me to do this again, I'll definitely have some different prizes in there. If you want me to do this again, let me know. I certainly wouldn't mind doing this again in the near future, so let me know what kind of stuff you want me to put in there, or yeah, anything really. I mean, I'm up for, I mean, I already put ice cream in my machine. Check out my was it Gettable or Forgettable ice cream video? Yeah, if you're into that sort of thing. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.